Okay, let's see if we can get started, guys. Let's see. Okay. Hi, everyone. welcome. Okay. Apologies for being almost 10 minutes out. Yeah, so I usually try to be on time, but as usual, things can also get in the way. What we're doing tonight is we're going to be looking at building up a tune for whistle and for bouzouki. So we're going to be taking like two different parts to this. It's actually one of my favorite tunes, and it's actually not a reel or a jig. We've been doing reels and jigs for a wee while now, but now we're going to be looking at slip jigs. So yay! Like one of my favorite sort of dance styles, because it's instead of the normal 6 counts that you'd have, 2 beats in the bar, it's now going to be 3 beats in the bar, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That little 7, 8, 9 just gives the music a bit more of a lilt, I think. And the one that we're going to be learning is by Michael McGoldrick. He's written hundreds of tunes, guys, but this is one of my favorite tunes he's written quite a few slip jigs, and this is one of my favorite slip jigs that he's written for Well to Whalley range. It's quite a well-known one, especially in the north of Ireland where I'm from. That there'd be quite a few sessions around Belfast that would be playing. You'd hear this being played. Not as common as jigs and reels, but it's still one of the most it's fast become one of the most popular slip jigs, and also because it's going to be in an unusual key. For anyone who's been attending some of the Ask Me Anything sessions on Wednesdays, starting at 5, you'll know that over the last few weeks we've been looking at things like modes and how keys, modes, and chords and all that sort of stuff are created. And one of the things that I've been harking on about is the modes used in Irish traditional music: the Ionian, the Dorian, the Mixolydian, and the Aeolian. And this one, we're going to be figuring out what the mode is for this one, but it's in an unusual sort of key. It's in F sharp minor. It tends not to happen that frequently. Usually it's in, A minor, E minor, B minor. That's the way guitar players and bouzouki players think of it, even though it's technically speaking, it's more in the modes. This one's going to be an unusual one, being in F sharp. So it's an unusual tune as well for the D whistle, because usually when you're in F sharp minor, there's certain notes you're not able to play, but we don't actually use those notes in this tune. It's going to be nice. The G sharp, for example, we don't use it. And even though we're playing the D whistle, I think I'm correct in saying this, that there isn't a single D in this whole tune. So that's a bit unusual as well for the whistle. So let's get stuck into it. I'm just going to swap over. Actually, I'm going to always check audio, because this is the thing I always mess up on. As anyone who knows, sometimes I'm speaking to myself. I want to just check the audio. This that there isn't a single D in this whole tune. Yay! Okay, I finally got the audio correct. It's only taken like since January. Okay, here we go. Into my computer screen. Hopefully you guys can see that as well. Just checking to make sure you can see what I can see. Can you see what I see? Let me see. There's a delay in YouTube. Oh, you can. Good. Okay, good stuff. Now, this is going to be the tune. We're going to add in the tab. We're going to add in the chords. Might even add in the tin whistle fingering underneath. But before I do anything, just make sure that I can zoom in on this guy so it fills a bit more of the screen. There we go. Okay. Radio. Now, the chords for this, I'm going to be taking out of the tune book that I bought from Michael McGoldrick's website. Or he has loads of social media things like SoundCloud and other things, guys. So do keep an eye out for this. I'll plug this actually while I'm here. Yeah. This Michael McGoldrick 50 original tunes and chords, volume 1. I really hope there's a volume 2, because there's about 30 odd tunes in here that I've always wanted to learn, and I've just never gotten around to it, because you have to go in and find, if anyone's done a good version of it in session.org, and then find the chords for it, and all done. Chords, the exact tunes that he plays, the recordings of them as well you can get as well. You can get that separately if you like. So I'm going to be probably going through this as like a kid in a candy store, like maybe for a couple of weeks, just picking out tunes I've always wanted to learn. So yeah, my turn now. now that I've gone through all this stuff, people, well, what are modes? What are keys? You know, can you do this tune? Can you do that tune? My turn. So this is my turn. I've got about 5 or 6 tunes that are already lined up, and I haven't even really started going through them, to be honest. It's just stuff that I see when I go through the contents. Like, oh, that one, yes, I remember that one, that one, that one. So this is my first. Farewell to Whalley Rains. This is a slip jig, so 9/8. I'll record the tin whistle to this. I'll pick a nice tempo as well, and you guys will be able to hear that. And I'll put all of this up, my recording and everything, up on my website if anyone's interested to download the tab or the score or my playing in the bouzouki or audio. Will all be there on the website eventually. Okay, let me see if I can just be nosy at the tune itself. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to record maybe with this. Okay, so you guys are going to hear that horrible thing for the music score sound for a wee minute. Just while I'm going to record over the top of it with the whistle. It just keeps me in time. That's all. I do that with a click. Okay, so let me just see if I can do this at the same time. If I was to go into whistle, so you guys able to see this view of me. This is where I destroy my setup. Let me just see if that could be a little bit higher and out of the way would be fine. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see that, and what I'm going to do is swap over to whistle. Testing 1, 2. Hopefully you can hear the whistle. I'll always check my audio while I'm doing this because this is where I always make mistakes. That, and what I'm going to do is swap over to whistle. Testing 1, 2. Hopefully you can hear the whistle. I'll always check my audio while I'm doing this because this is where I always make mistakes. That, and what I'm going to do is swap over. I'll end this. Okay. Radio. Okay, so hopefully you can hear me speaking. It won't sound. This is my tin whistle sound, so it won't be as good as the voice settings. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. I'm just going to replay it a few times. Okay, so I think I've got a good bit of it, but I'm just going to play it a wee bit faster with the metronome. Let me just see, actually. Okay, so there's a couple of wee things that are unusual, guys. You never hear this note, the D, and this is a D whistle. It's one of the shush whistles. I use shush. I use shush whistles and also the wild whistles from McNeela. Those are for me. Those are the two best whistles. I use the shush whistles for recording. This wee one here, shush. And also the wild whistles for like playing in sessions and everything. And I'm going to start using those for recording as well. But It's just that they're really, really loud, and this is a very sensitive wee microphone that I'm using, so I may have to change things over. So I kind of like the quietness of the shush whistle, as you'd imagine. Shush. And also it's easy to record with, whereas I'm missing the brightness of the wild whistle, but I would have to change everything to do that. So I'll swap over to that over the summer at some stage, just to compare the two of them to see which one do I prefer recording with. But at the moment I'm using the shush. And I don't use this note. D's not in this tune at all. And also G is not in this tune. That should be actually a G sharp if you're in this key of F sharp minor that we're in. But we don't use the D or the G throughout this whole tune. So you'll notice that when I'm playing it, this fourth finger, if this is your first, second, third, and fourth, that fourth finger should stay down the whole way through this tune. Pentatonic, we'll get into all the technical stuff. Yeah, only 5 notes, so it's a lovely wee tune to be able to sort of speed up. So let's see. Oops, I forgot to put a lip. Let me do that first of all, because I want to record it like maybe twice. Yeah, let's lip the fella. Let me see. Okay, so I think I've got it. I'm going to just now add a little extra recording device in here just so I can record myself. I do tin whistle. Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2. That should be, yeah, looks good. Moment of truth. Okay. Now I'm recording. I'm recording me onto my computer. So here we go. We'll do it a couple of times. It doesn't repeat it. I will get this right. Let me have a go at just doing it from here. got it. Let's see. Okay, go back to the desktop just to see if you guys could see what I could see, and go back to normal audio. Well, actually, let me test this first of all. Testing 1, 2. Yeah, I think we got it. Okay. Let me bring back, take that out, add this in. And hopefully that's me back to normal audio. Okay. Let's see. This was the recording. So I'm going to put myself into Vision. Is it this? Oh, it's probably this. It's there. Okay, let me see. There. How close can we get to the start? There, is it? Only need it the once. Okay, and I can cut there. Don't need this. And probably don't need all that. Is that me speaking at the start? Testing 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Yeah, it is. Okay, so don't need that. This is it. This is the tune, the whole thing. Maybe just a little bit of a cut here. And just make it a wee bit there. Right from here. What's this? Okay, so I could have a fade in. There. Okay, so up to about here. That's going to be my fade in from here to get this out of the way and go right to there. Fade in. Okay, let's see what does that sound like if I just have like a little bit of a fade in, so it doesn't just go boom straight into it. That's nice. And a little fade out, I suppose, at the end. Boom. Fade out. Okay, what does that sound like? Nice. Okay, I'm just going to save that. And I'm going to call this, funnily enough, Farewell to Whalley Range. This is Michael McGoldrick's tune. Farewell. If you don't know, guys, check him out. Of course, my God, where could you hear him play? Everybody. Like, literally, he's played with... just type in Michael McGoldrick. He's an artist in his own right, but he's played with, like, every major... like trad group as well, and you know, all over the place in every festival, and he's got loads of albums out. So yeah, he's probably one of the most well-known flute players. He's an uilleann piper, he's a tin whistle player as well. It's a bit sickening actually how talented he is. He plays very well in every instrument. So yeah, fantastic. One of my favorite flute players. I've been listening to him for years. But this has only been out like a year or so, and maybe not even a year. The book, his like it's only the 50 tunes, but he's written a lot. Like, okay, so I think this is the. It's a wee bit out of tune. Okay, let's add in the chords, and it's following this at 120 dotted crotchet beats per minute. So there's 3 of these in every bar. So that's 60 bars a minute, 1 bar a second. So it's take oh, the math. It's to take a second to go through this first bar. 2 misses, 1 Mississippi. My math is obviously out. That's taking a lot longer than a second. Okay, so 3 beats in a bar, 120 of them in a minute. Of course, it's not 60 beats in a minute. It's yeah, 120 of those a minute, and 3 of those are in a bar. So this is a bar. Okay, so 3 beats in this bar. I'm going to add in the chords just to see. Now, these are the chords I think that came. I'm not going to play the audio. You have to, I'm not going to spoil that. You'll have to get that, guys. The backing tracks of Michael McGoldrick actually playing it at a slower speed than this, I think. And with accompaniment as well. On like, it's almost like you're getting another album, really. It sounds like I'm shilling for it. Like I'm not affiliated or anything, guys. It's just letting you know. But if you get the backing tracks to this, it's almost like you're getting another album, you know, because it's so well produced and done. You know, you have nice guitar accompaniment, like nice piano accompaniment, and all the chords are well thought out. So I'm not going to change the chords. Why would you? So for F sharp minor, I think is a da 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 bum bum. F sharp minor again. Da, 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 da. And then D6, which is lovely. I don't think I can do that in the bouzouki, but we'll see. Da, 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 bum. And then E major. Da, 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 da. Same thing again. And I'll put in the tab as well, guys. I'm just putting in the chords here just to let me know what's going on. F sharp minor. Oh, not F sharp major. No. F sharp minor. Then E. Then it's just ordinary D this time, not D6. Then the last couple of bars. This is lovely. The B minor 7. Nice sort of jazzy, sort of funky tunes. Yeah. Funky chords. Another minor 7, C sharp minor 7. Yeah, so if I play it now, you'll hopefully hear the bass. Does not do it justice at all, guys. If you listen to go to his and listen to his recording of it, listen to it on his album, or if you want to play it, learn it by his tune book. And the backing tracks, what's going on here? Autosave, okay. Anyway, until I save it, it's just like, yeah, okay. Yeah, so the backing tracks will sound a heck of a lot nicer than this, but this is just to show you guys if I was learning the tune, the stuff I'm coming up with. Okay. So it will look something like that, you know, if it's published. I haven't put any tab in or anything. We'll do that now, actually. So let me just play this to make sure. It's a wee bit out of time. I think I could have done a better job of that B section. Well, it'll do for now. I'm just looking to see. Yeah, we'll just leave it as is. It's really unusual for a couple of reasons, guys. Not just because it's a slip jig. Slip jigs or hop jigs are not unusual, but it's the fact that it's really just a 4-bar phrase that's repeated down here. Now I know that I've written it out twice, but that's because this last bar is different to the last bar here, but that's really it. Like, this bar is the same as this bar is the same as this bar, and this bar is the same as this bar. So usually when you're doing trad music, not all the time, but usually the standard is 8 bars for the A section, 8 bars for the B section, and you repeat those 8 bars each. So 16 bars for A, 16 bars for B. See, this one is a bit more unusual in structure in that it's only going to be 8 bars for A and 8 bars for B. So the B section actually starts here. So I'm going to indicate that in my score by adding double bar lines here, just to let everybody know that, yeah, that's the end of the A section and the start of the B section down here. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, you know what I'm missing? I want, give me my time signature. Save and part properties. Where's my show time signature? Thank you. There we go. I don't really need that in tab, but it's, you know, nice to have it. Especially if you already have this underneath, you definitely don't need it. Okay, so what am I going to do? I have to go in here and make sure that capo's going to be on 4. So I have to move everything up 4 frets in my part. So I have to edit these strings, yeah. Okay, now let me edit this one first. This should be like D4. Usually, any of you guys who see my playing, usually on a weekly basis, you'll know that the way that I tune my bouzouki is GDAD. Okay, so standard tuning. And if I just show you what that should look like, yeah, get rid of this. There we go. GDAD. So G2, D3, A3, and D4. That's the actual pitches, you know, almost like the Helmholtz system where you're indicating exactly what type of G. G0 would be very low, G6 would be very, very high, G2 is somewhere in the middle, or near the middle. D3 and A3 and D4, that's the same tuning that you guys hopefully can see here if I zoom in a little bit. You see the way in the app, it's G2, D3, A3, and D4. That's your standard pitches, and if you have a tuner, it may even come up as that. It won't even just say G, it might say G2 in your tuner, giving you the exact G that you use. So let's see if we can just change some of these, because capo's going to be on 4, which is shifting everything up 4 frets. So I need to shift this up 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, F sharp. Yeah, that looks like more like the key that we're going to be in, F sharp minor. And this A3 goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, C sharp. Yeah. And then this one's going to go up 4 as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, so B, F sharp, C sharp, and F sharp. Yeah. Okay. That's now the tuning. Okay. Let's see, can we come up with nice sounding chords or tabs? Okay. Probably the easiest way to do this would be to show you guys the bouzouki when I'm playing this. Just creaky creaks like being on a ship. Okay. Am I even in tune? No. Oh, okay, just slightly flat. Okay, it's blue for a change. And it's going red again. It's very slightly. Okay. I had great fun with this last week, as anyone knows. I'll be recording that as well. That tune I was trying to do from Olivia Barrett's album. I'll be showing you guys the proper recording of that's going to go up. Okay, let's bouzouki cam this. Get this back into strumming. There we go. maybe I think low would do, wouldn't it? Yeah, so you guys can see. You don't need that there. Move that over. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see basically everything you need to see. So we're in the key of F sharp minor. So let's just play my audio, my tin whistle. That's where our capo should be. Moving up 4 frets. Let's do that. Do you know what? I may even do a second one of these and just have it, yeah, looped. So, yeah, let me do that. Okay, so yeah, because I'm going to record this a few times. Yeah, let me just have this duplicated. I'll show you guys what I'm doing. I'm going to duplicate my tin whistle, and rather than call it copy, I'm just going to call it the loop version. Now, usually when I do a loop version, it's really hard cut. You know, it should just go straight at the end, right back to the start again. Okay, so if I open this up in Fission and just zoom in, I'm going to get rid of the stuff that I added. It should start here, shouldn't it? Close. I think it's right about there. Can move that in there. Oh dear. Goodness, how far in is this now? Oh, that's about it. That's here. It's a wee bit, cut it a wee bit too fine. Just gonna move it back a smidgen. Back a smidgen. Smidgen. There. Probably more than a smidgen, let's see. That'll do. It's only meant to be a hard cut, it's not meant to be, you know, perfect. There. Okay, so what happens if I play from here? Does it go right back to the start? Let's see. Just zoom out a wee bit more. Right from here. Get rid of that. I think so. Okay. I think I know what actually the issue is here. It's not actually the bouzouki. It's the whistle. I think this happened before. So let me see if I put this in. It's ever so slightly, I'm overblowing it because it's a shush whistle and I'm so used to playing the McNeela wild whistles, which require a bit more puff, that I'm overblowing that. And that's why I don't think the second section actually sounds anywhere near as nice as it should, is that I'm overblowing. So what I'm going to do is put this into pitch switch and just bring it down, maybe just even a tenth. If I just drag this in for a second. Messed around with something I shouldn't have. Okay, so remember not to do that again, and always, I think it's the whistle. So I'm just going to move it, and try, just saving this as the loop version. So I've taken it down by a tenth. It's tiny, it's a tenth of a semitone, like so, but it's noticeable enough that, whenever I hit those high notes, I had to, I was thinking this is just not gelling with the whistle, and that's why. It's because the whistle was actually overblown. That's it. Okay, so let's see, can we just do that with vision? Just repeat it over and over. Okay. It's all coming together now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the actual brightness level as well. Make that a wee bit brighter so you guys can see the bouzouki. Okay, so this is the Kappa 1-4, by the way. So if you won't be able to see the rest of the instrument, it's going to be out of shot. But this is where the beginning really is now for this tune. Okay. And I'm just going to adjust the bottom camera as well so you can actually see me a wee bit better. Let's go this way. And down. And still more this way. There we go. So, F sharp minor. That's basically our F sharp minor chord. So you're holding the capo down on 4th fret. That's what we're going to do here. 4. Yes, a wee bit. Not a tune. But I need to be in tune with the whistle. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that for now. And that's where the other F sharp is. So it looks like the 11th fret, but you know, it's really only 7 up from the capo. This chord here. It's not the D6 that that's accompaniment on the Michael McGoldrick's backing tracks for his tune, but I think the D6 does sound nicer, which would be that. And then goes into E afterwards, which sounds really nice. So it's da 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 ba 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 ba. Kind of hard to play the piano at the same time. There we go. So I can't really sing and play piano very well at the same time, so easier with the bouzouki. That's going to be our D6. If I take that off, it's D major 7. That might be nice. And then to your so-called E major, which is, I don't know what the heck this is coming out as. F sharp 7 sus4 over E. What? No, it's not. Yeah, E sus2 is a better way of thinking about a partial match. Well, then let's add this in. Yeah, that makes more sense. But this is where modal harmony begins to sort of knock down these apps a wee bit, I think, is that nobody would ever think of this as an F sharp 7 sus4 over E. Like, it's not F sharp anything. Like, it's only F sharp's just the like the inverted pedal the whole way through this tune. Da, it's always there. Da. It's not really part of the chord, so if I just take that out, C sharp, not really. That's just there is a non-harmony note again. It's close to the E5. It knows, like the app knows that there's something going on here that's something to do with E. So we're almost there. If you want to make it a pure E5 chord, you can of course add in the, add in the that there, or even add in that da-dee. I tend to avoid 4-note chords in the bouzouki, guys, because it sounds quite damp. You know, when you play it like a guitar. It doesn't have the same resonance as a guitar, though. A guitar is a bigger instrument, bigger body instrument. It's got a larger acoustics that it can deal with, you know, holding down 4 notes at the same time and having 2 other strings vibrating openly at on top of that. Whereas when you do that with the bouzouki, it just, I think it kills the sound. I think even though that's technically more correct looking, as you can see, that's an E5 chord, and I know all the bouzouki chord books have that as a potential chord that you could play. I just don't think it sounds good. Personally, I don't think it sounds good. So just let those top strings ring out. Even if it clashes, so what? The C sharp is clashing with the B next to it. The F sharp's clashing with the E next to it. So what? Just consider them like drones in the background. Like, you know, Ellen Pipers would have a drone going the whole way through. Clash. Doesn't sound that bad to me. So yeah, I'm not able to do the D6, which, what would that be even? How am I going to get a B? Could we do it up here? Let me see. No, I'm never going to stretch that. that? Add that in. It's kind of a D, F sharp. There's no A, there's the 6th, and then the F sharp at the top. So don't really need that held down. Let's keep that there. Can't really get the A. It's way up there. There's no way I can physically play that. You know, having the D and the A and the B. That is what we're looking for is a D6. So I'd have to invert it, which means taking away this D bass note. You know, it'd have to be like maybe F sharp there, maybe D there, and then where am I going to get my B from now? There. Yikes. So that's going to be something like. Nah, not really. It is D6 chord. Just doesn't sound, especially out of tune. It doesn't sound. So it's possible to do a version of it, but you know, I think the normal D with the F sharp drone sounds nicer. So, unfortunately, if we go back to the desktop, all these D6s, I'm just going to have to leave as D. Okay, so there's no way around that for me. So, it is a D6. I'm going to leave it in written here as D6, but up here, I'm going to be putting in the tab as just D. This what you see here. Okay, so on the left is what we're going to be using. Back to Bouzouki Cam. Okay. Let's have a wee go at playing through with the whistle. See if we can get some sort of groove going. Yeah, okay. Let's see if we can do some of the polyphonic stuff. Okay, so just slowing it all down and see can we come up with like a little idea. The first thing I have is because you're doing slip jig, your rhythm is a little bit different obviously from the jig. It shouldn't just be 1 2 3 4 5 6. Like your jig rhythm would be down up down 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 down up. So down up down down up. You'd have to change it a little bit, and the way that I do it with slip jigs quite a bit is dum bum 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 dum bum 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 down 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 up down down up down down Down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down. So there's a little sort of down, down at the start. You know, a little anacrusis, an upbeat into that first main down. Down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, 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 down, up, down, 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 up, down, down, up, down, down. Okay, so. That might be nicer. Or this. Da-dum. So you could do bum 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 da-dum da-dum. You'd be having that 5-1 is nice. 5-1. 5-1. Or maybe if you want to alternate it a wee bit with like a more advanced rhythm. Bum 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 bum. So third chorus, second first, second second first. So third, second, first, first. So there's two ways of doing this rhythm. You can have 2 firsts and 2 seconds in a row. First, first, second, second, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, first, first, second, second, first, second, third. Whatever you prefer. Now the little things that I'm doing after that's my chord, my main chord throughout this whole piece is just doing that rhythm. Hammer on, second fret on that third chorus. It's usually one of those. It's usually this or this, and sometimes both. Okay, let's see if we can come up with something a wee bit different now. If we just play that again from the start. So my counter melodies when I'm doing this, I'm always trying to follow the chord patterns that we've already sort of laid out. This. That next chord is just the same thing, everything shoved up a bit. And that's actually our E2. Back to our chord 1. Okay, the counter melody I've got in my head without any of the chords is. Da, 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 da. So. That's the counter melody. Oops. Okay, we've got the beginnings of something. That's all we're trying to do. The second part I'm not sure about, but if I try to do that up to full speed, this will be fun. Let's see, can I get to the... Where does the A section stop and the B section begin? There. Okay, so just before that. What happens if I do from here? We'll go back to the start. Okay. I can tell I haven't got it yet because I'm still trying to figure out the, okay, where should I be, you know, strum wise while I'm at that note, at the particular note in the phrase. That's what's tripping me up as I'm hitting that with a downbeat. I can't play the next chord of an upbeat. I've got another problem. What am I doing up here? I thought I had it. So it's down that time. Down, 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 up. Down, up, down. That's the problem, is that the first time it's down, the second time it's up. Down there. The second time around, it's going to be up. Down. Up. That's it. Okay, the second part is da ba 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 bum. So it goes down, it doesn't go straight down to D the second time around, it goes straight to E. So da, 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 okay, so it goes. That's the first 4 bars, so. And down to B minor. Okay, so. Harder to play than I thought it was going to be. I've made stretches that big before. Why is that so hard now? Maybe that's nicer. B minor 7. If I was to add that into our... Can I keep going though? This would be the C sharp. 7. Where can I get the 7 from? Where's the B gonna go? Oh goodness. If I just leave that off, where's the B? Possible, but I don't think it adds much, and actually that's gotten quite annoyingly sore, that pinky. I'm gonna find that hard. Maybe you guys can find that easier to play, you know, that C sharp B, C sharp and F, because technically you could kind of if you'd like as a C sharp chord, if you're to add that in, it gets even more trickier. But there's no third, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. I think having the D, or sorry, the B minor 7th is enough. Trying to come up with some little idea to finish it, because at the moment I've got Okay, let's see how we get on. Because I've got a few ideas there. It's just whether or not they're going to work up to full speed. But let's test it out. Okay, let's slow it down. Obviously, I can't do it up to full speed yet. But I think we've got the idea of it. So the first half of it, if we were just we're going to break this up into smaller sections just so before I start writing it all down. So, because I'll have to probably go back to this part of the video to get this all correct. So it should start off with... just the standard slipjig accompaniment. Okay, so that's the first little idea added in. I'll do it again, I messed it up. The one's going up, starts high, going downwards, and the other one is starting in the medium. Da da dum. That's the two motifs, the two ideas added together. Same thing, getting lower. Next little idea. That's this chord here. Let's move this out of the way. It's very important when you're doing this that you're focusing on that second fret or second chorus of strings. So when you come up, it'll be open. And then you're adding this finger back here. Da, da, dum. So you're hitting da, C sharp, A. Okay. Then you're back to which is your E. That's hitting the hammer on the B, and then C sharp. So it's like A, B, C sharp. That takes you back. So the whole thing is I gotta mess it up in the second part. Here we go. Okay, that's the first half. The second half then is this. Okay, so the second half starts off with da da dum. That brings us down to E. That's between D and E. Third string on the fourth fret. Fourth chorus on the third fret. And the hammer on. It's going to be on that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frets up. And then open string on the third chorus. So. Here it is again. Then on to the next part. It's the B minor 7 chord. Really easy to play that because it's just holding down. And even the it's really easy. That's your D sharp 5, D going up, the E going up. Oh yeah. Yeah, a bit of a mental block with that one. But yeah, I think you guys can see what I'm doing there, hopefully. Da ba da 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 dum. Okay, let's play it. I'm gonna try and attempt to get this up to full speed. I'm determined to. And then I'm gonna add it in. As usual, guys, this will become a little short if you don't want to, sit through everything. But these videos are just to show you how I go about coming up with stuff, that I post as shorts and reels and all that sort of stuff. You can see there's quite a bit of work that goes into these things. So anytime you see a musician on Instagram, on a Facebook reel, or on a YouTube short, playing like a 2 minute, even just a 1 minute piece, there's a hell of a lot of effort you don't see that's gone into it. And any of you guys who are musicians out there watching this know exactly what I'm talking about. Add on to that, having to do it live, having to add, all these cameras, all these software things, know when something goes wrong, what's going wrong, redo it, record it, have all these software things open and talking to each other. It can be a bit of a nightmare. So, yeah, if it works, happy days. If it doesn't, no, not to worry, I'll just make it into a short. So that's sometimes if you're wondering, why is he doing like a whole live of that and then making it a video, chopping out all the guff and then chopping out all the guff and making it a tiny wee short, so that's why, is it takes forever to get to that stage. So anyone you see who's got like a 1 minute TikTok video in this, they're just like a Mozart that can just play on the spot, no worries at all. And they're not trying to demonstrate anything to anybody, then yeah, that takes quite a bit of effort. You don't see the years of practice they put in. So let's see if we can add the chords to this as we play this full speed. A couple of times. tuning. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. Yeah. Here we go. Excuse me. Yeah, I have to stop. I keep trying to tune to this track, forgetting that I had to change the tuning of it because it is the whistle was a wee bit out of tune. Excuse me. That last chord. That's gonna be a tricky one. Oh, I'm never gonna get there that quick. Let me see. Don't. Yeah, I'm gonna have to substitute that. This is going to chin all the time now. Let's sort it out. Apologies, guys. It's taking a wee bit. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know what it is that just keeps going out of tune more frequently than most of the time that it usually does. Okay. Let's see if I can slow it down a wee bit, because that might help actually with that. That's the little part that I'm losing at the end every time, is that to try and substitute out that chord that we've got here, that B. Get that first finger to replace it. Okay, this is played a few times just to get used to that. Okay, that's it up to full speed, which isn't bad, you know, doing it at that speed. There's nothing wrong with it. Now, I think I've just looped this, haven't I? Let me see. If I just come out of this just for a wee second, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do. Now, that was using Fission, one of my favorite apps. And also Classroom Maestro. This is sort of a quick tuner for me. You know, every so often I'll play these notes. Just to show how in or out of tune I am. Yeah, it's that one that keeps going. Okay, so we can, of course, go into Pitch Switch, which is my second favorite app to use with this, and just take this guy and just slow him down a wee bit. It doesn't have to be up to full speed just yet. Yeah, okay. We'll see that as slow and looped. So loop and slow. There's 3 different versions of this tune now of me playing it. I played it up to full speed and tuned it a wee bit, and I've also played it up to full speed and looped it a wee bit, and now I played it up to full speed, looped it a wee bit, and slow it down. not up the full speed then, but played it slowed down and looped at the same time. So I'm just going to save that, and hopefully that's just going to be a separate audio. Yep. So, and it's just 86%. You know, I haven't drastically cut it in half or anything. It's just a bit more manageable, just to help me with that last part. I don't think I've ever played that particular idea, that riff before. So let's see. Now if we just take that as our vision. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to try that with the, so you guys can see it this time. Oh, okay, there's quite a bit to this tune. That I will, of course, add a wee bit more in when it comes to recording it properly. So this is just, as I say, just to show you the process of doing it. Probably don't need the piano. I'm going to get rid of that for a little second just so I can see the screen a bit better. You guys don't have to worry about this part. It's just to be able to hear with the audio. I better check the audio. It's been a while since I had a look just to make sure that I'm still synced. Yeah, tuning's definitely an issue tonight. I think it's the heat in the room. That's what I'm blaming it on anyway. Okay. Let's have a go at doing it with just so you guys can see the chords properly this time. There we go. Okay, lost a wee bit there. Let's try it again. Here we go. give my fingers a rest, guys, because they're going white. Okay, yeah, I'm probably destroying the strings doing this as well. Yeah, as you can see. Okay, so yeah, what I'm gonna do is I know what I'm doing. I might pick this up every so often, this bouzouki, but what I'm gonna do is notate it. Okay, so I now know what not to be doing at every point. Okay, let's see. Now, if I can just bring back my face. There we go. Okay, so let's see how we get on here. I'm just going to... Okay, now I think I have gone through this already and made sure that the string data is up to date. Yeah, it is. Okay. Dum bum dum. Okay, let me see. So this should be 1, 2, 1, 2. Oops, is that in the right place? No, it's not. Get rid of that. So you see the way that the capo's on 4. These are now open strings for F sharp, C sharp, F sharp, bum 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 da da da. Bum 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 bum. I just copy that in there. Might be better changing this actually to a different instrument. Let me see, so just so it doesn't clash. Maybe piano might be nice, just to have a different sound. Yeah. Let me see. Keyboards, piano. I probably have to transpose it differently. Yeah. Okay. Whereas everything's a wee bit an octave lower than it should be. Moving on up. There we go. Minimize this and make this bigger. Yeah, so this is the counterpoint to this. Some students want me to write this in. I'm doing this for another tune that I released, Maids of Mount Cisco. And that's a bit of a nightmare trying to do this, but this one slip jig's actually quite easy. Bum bum bum. And I want to put in the tab as well. Bouzouki chords. And it's on the 4th, so let's get this out there. Oops. Yeah, I don't need you there, actually. I can take that and put him up there. Don't need it there. And don't need you. Okay. F sharp minor. Oh no. F sharp minor. Why is it so high up? There's a couple of wee things that I don't like, guys, about like, why is this always so difficult to get? Really? It doesn't need to be so high, so I just need you and you. Don't need you. Mixer might make that piano a little bit louder. Bring down the... you see. Yeah. Still a wee bit loud, I think. And it's going to bring down the bouzouki a bit more. Put it back to the start. So repeat that over and over a couple of times just to see. Here we go. That'll do, I think. It'll do for now. Sister wanted B2. I want to be able to hear the melody. I want to be able to hear it even more. I'm just going to shove him up as high as I can. That sounds better in my head anyway. Bum 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 bum. Da da dum. Oops. You should be. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for at all. Yeah, that's right. Bum 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 bum. Da. It should be a 0. That's it. Yeah, and then dum da 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 dum dum 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 ba 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 bum. So this should be worth a dotted minimum. That would be on the string, wouldn't it? Yeah. Da da dum. Ba ba bum. To figure that out again. Da 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 dum. What was that? So it was. Oh yeah. So it's the 3rd course, 3rd fret. Okay. Tabs can be hard for the bouzouki, especially when you add a capo. Ba ba bum. That should be. Yeah. Da da da. Yeah. Dum da 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 dum. That's gonna be this chord here. Yeah, and so just take this guy. That's one of the things I do like about MuseScore is that you're able to take, you know, tabs you've already written, edit them on the fly like this. So you can have that, and then what is it? This and this. Yeah. Okay, and they're gonna call this just D. Yeah, I'll get rid of the D6, unfortunately. D. Oh, lovely. I'm just gonna copy you. Can I just edit you without it moving? Good. Like, I don't have to go all the way up and down. Dun, dun, dun. Da, da, ba, dum. Da, da, da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ba, ba, bum. What was that? Okay, so and that should be 5 for each. No, it doesn't like that. You keep forgetting to add him. Yeah. Okay. Down, 5, 4, 6, ba, 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 bum. Okay, let's add this and this to here, but change it to A, and move this up to bum. Da, 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 dum. Ba, 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 dum. Keep bringing this Suzuki back. I can't remember what I was doing. Oh yeah. I forget how to write hammer-ons using MuseScore. Yep, that's what I'm going to do tonight. This should be. Let me have a look. See, can I do it here? Yeah. Three. And this is a hammer-on. So let me see if there's a way of doing this. If I open up hammer-ons, how to write hammer? How to write hammer-ons in MuseScore. See if there's a way of doing it. They're often accompanied by the letter H as text. Standard way to rotate a hammer-on is by using a slur accompanied by the letter H as text. We'll see if I'm able to do that. It's not allowing me to, but am I doing something wrong? There we go. Okay, yeah. Oh, I put in a tie. That's why I've messed it up. There we go. Be careful. No, the good thing is copy paste job. Yeah, okay, that's everything. Don't need that. Okay, let's have a listen. That should be about 3. Yeah, it should have been. Why did that change? 5. Try that again. Do we need to do it down here as well? Do it? Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, I'm really happy with that. It's looking well. Let's get rid of piano. Don't need piano written in there. Don't need the abbreviation either. There we go. So obviously students reading this will just be reading, you know, the accompaniment. Actually, I should say this is the accompaniment. Accompaniment only. What's going on? Come on. There we go. Yeah. So they know this is not the tune. This is just the accompaniment. Yeah. Dum bum 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 bum. Kind of the same start. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Bum 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 bum. Bum do 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 do. Don't need that, that, or that. It's not there anymore. It's here. Ba ba bum. So it's an octave lower than it was before. 3, 2, 0. Yeah. What do we have up here for E? Oh, we didn't have one for E. Okay. This is interesting. Let's see, just copy this over. Get rid of that. Call this E. We did have an E thing. Let's get him down here. Get rid of this. Add that in. One, two, three, four. Yeah. Whoops. My mind's going. Hold on. Not E. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, of course with the capital. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm stupid. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything should be here. Okay. See, I don't hide anything. Mistakes are, you know, everyone can see. How do I change this bloody thing then? Okay, it should be there, there, there. Whoops. See, you guys should have told me that. I have to do this for every single one, do I? Yeah. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. And same thing there. Oh no. Ah, well, you know what? Let's just take him as our base. I'll do as I say. Right, almost there. We only have to get these 4 bars and then that's it. It's probably easier if I just hold on to this. Okay. Get a jacket myself. That's way out of tune again. See what I mean? Like it's just. What's it? What is it now? Sharp heat. Better. I don't even know what I do here. One, two, one, two, one, two. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one. Oh god, how long did I check to make sure? Yeah. And yeah, okay. Boom. That should be that same thing. Okay. Actually, there's nothing there this time. It's boom. 1, 2. Boom. Let's zoom in a wee bit because my eyesight's terrible for doing this. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I think it's a strumming here, so what I'll just put in is 0 and 0. Boom, boom, da. Da 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 da. Da da boom. Okay, so it's like. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. And then. Okay, I think this could go over here. Boom. And this should be this and this. Get rid of that and put in that and that. Oh no. Copy. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. And that's going to be. Yeah, that should be third. Let me. Where'd it go? There we go. 3. 3 and 3. Boom, boom, cha-da, boom. Okay, so these aren't here anymore. Bum, ba, bum. Up to 5. Whoops. 5. Oh, I've done this in the wrong place. I'm silly. It's not easy when I make so many mistakes. Yeah, that was right. What am I doing? It's here. Bum, bum, bum. That's not that. That's not that. That's not that. It should be 3, 3, 5, and open. Okay, let's see what that sounds like. Oh yeah. Get rid of all this. Okay, B minor 7. It's definitely going to be a B minor 7 chord. Let's have a go at doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bum, bum, bum. Okay, I'm just putting in the melody notes as you can tell, so it should be 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dum, 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 3. Okay, and this should have the F sharp. I'm just gonna steal this for a sec. Then and edit it. Okay, so we're looking for B minor 7. Whoops. B minor 7. There we go. Now let's edit it to get it. Get rid of that. There we go. Oh. Yeah, same thing. I'm just gonna copy it over here. And this is obviously going to be edited as well. Get rid of here. Yep. And this is going to be D sharp. Oops. D sharp minor 7. There we go. What else do I do? Okay, everything just moves up. Nice. Just make sure this is a D5, isn't it? Oh, D major 7, no third. Yeah. Nah. It's gonna call it D. 3, so make that a 3. Whoops, don't want that. Same again, higher up. This should be your. Okay, let's see. Nope, that's wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, keep making that mistake with this one. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Better save this. I have a horrible feeling it's going to break. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. It's not as long as we thought. It's going to be dotted crotchet here, tied to crotchet here, and that should be 5. Whoops. Tied. Yikes, what happened to my... Oh. about that, guys. I only put in like a tie and I just messed up the formatting, so kind of annoys me a wee bit, these things that, you know, that you could easily be solved. That's gonna be a 0 open. That's to give your hand time when you're doing change over the da, your fingering, so it would look something like when you're doing it. Whoops. Hi. So see the way you need that open to give you time to get your finger there. So that's what we have here. Bum. Dum, bum. 5. Bum. Let me just put that 5 in first because the other ones are here and we're moving away from that into this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. 8. 7. That's it. Save. Okay. Let's hear what it should sound like, hopefully. Yeah, so it obviously doesn't sound as good as what you could do in reality, but yeah. So just to finish up one last time, just to show you. Okay, so microphone. So okay. Yeah, that was one heck of a of an insight, guys, into basically every part of what I kind of do for teaching a new tune. Well, learning a new tune, actually. Oh my god, what have I done to this cable? There we go. Anyway, that's what I do when I'm learning a new tune. If I want to create materials and stuff, you know, to teach it, to pass it on, just to, you know, have the audio. I can take the audio out of this for each part, you know, just have the piano playing. Or the banjo or bouzouki. going to bring up the audio for both again, just to into normal territory, just so you can hear. Sometimes it's a wee bit hard to hear it when it's on its own like that. There we go. And here they are together. I think that's very light playback. What's the velocity for all these guys? Velocity 100 should be lighter than that. Okay, maybe there's different. Whoops. Make sure. Okay, let's see if that. Rightio, guys. Yeah. So, as I say, I will make that into a proper, what's the word? Social media thing. Short reel. I'm gonna call them shorts from now on because reel is confusing to me. Because it's slip jig. So it's short. I'm gonna make it a YouTube short. And it should hopefully be available, over the weekend or whatever. I know I promised somebody that I would have this done. The Maids of Mount Cisco is turning out to be a little bit trickier than I thought, but I will have that up as well. All this will be up on the website, and I'll leave links to it in the videos that people were asking, so it'll be in the description, or I'll just reach out to you guys in the comments section. But if you do have anything that you guys want to learn, because this was sort of self-indulgent this week of me doing what I want to do, because nobody asked. Okay, so if you don't ask, you don't get. But if anybody does want their own tune, or their own if they want to learn a tune, or they're looking for the tab or whatever, get in contact with me, and I'd be interested in learning it as well, and also providing you with free notation for it. So there you go, guys. If you want the free tab, the free notation delivered to you, just reach out and just say what you want, and I'll do my best within reason. There's only, I think, there's only 2 actually. Well, there's 3 if I include the Maids of Mount Cisco. There's only 3 left that I have to do for students, and then after that I'm free. It's reaching that end of the time of the year where everyone's busy doing exams for school and A-levels and GCSE and everything. So I have a bit more free time now. There's not as many students asking me to do stuff. But if you are interested then in learning how to do tab, or how to read notation, or how to transfer what you've gotten the score into something that sounds a wee bit more traditional, or you just want a tune notated in tab that you can't find, and you prefer the way mine look, then yeah, just reach out and let me know. That Maids of Mount Cisco, I will get it done. That's where I am at the moment. I had to restart again. It's these chords that are the issue, as you can tell. So yeah, there's going to be a couple of wee things I need to do for that one. And there's only a couple of wee melodic ideas that I've already sort of put in, notated in there. But the rest of it, I need to go over that again. But when it's done, it will hopefully look something a bit like this. Actually, I'll print it out just to show you guys. Let me see if I can open this one up. Yeah, so when I open this, Farewell to Whalley, if I save this as a PDF, let me see. Oh no, I have to do it this way. Export. Yes. Everything. Into desktop. There we go. That was quick. So yeah, I could send this to you guys. Something that looks like this. Okay, and that's the final thing. If you want the audio with it as well, that takes 2 seconds. The audio from MuseScore. If you want me to record it, it might take me longer. On whistle and whatnot. I do have the whistle version of it there, but you can tell this was 3 different things that I've gotten the whistle to do now. Yeah, so here is one. Yeah, that one's been tuned down a tenth of a semitone. That's see the way my piano sounds flat. Not so bad there, but at the start definitely. And then when I tuned it up, or down, here. Still needs a wee bit of tuning actually. And then here's the slowed down tuned version. Yeah. And again, if you're wondering, well, what do you do after that if you want to make it a wee bit more, trad sort of sound to it? You can, if you have like Logic Pro, or you want to make it more professional sound, you can actually in Logic Pro, this is what I tend to do. I'll show you guys what I'll do when I do like a Logic Pro thing. Don't need the cello motor. It always defaults to that for some reason. Okay. Let me just add in maybe the slow down version. Or just the lip version. Okay. Okay, so I put in pitch correction. I'm just going to make that full length and just play it over. Yeah, see the way it's like what it's done with the audio there. It's made it a wee bit robotic sounding. So usually it's not that bad, so I'll just leave that. But if you wanted to make it sound a wee bit more, it's in there if I need to, if I ever need to add, put it back on again. I just click this middle part here and this appears. I can turn it on and off whenever. So here it is off. On. Sounds better off. If I just add those notes back in, even though the tune doesn't have those notes, sometimes just the frequency, the overtones like to have those notes. That may be what's making it a bit. No, it just sounds crap. Okay, so we won't use that. Let's take that out. No plugin. Let's add in some space stereo. Probably too much. just to give it a wee bit of, reverb. You get a boron sound to that if you like. But yeah, it's just to give you an idea that you can, make it like this is it's dry, just recorded as was. Bit of reverb. Yeah, so there's a lot that it can do if you need it, just to be a wee bit more, sort of more of a professional sound, and obviously take out some of the out of tune stuff. I recorded properly. That was just done live. It's not, I was hardly any effort done on that other than me just tootling around and just hitting record. But if I was doing it properly, I would record it directly into this, you see. But I didn't want to waste the time doing that tonight. I just wanted to, it's very sort of rough recording. Okay, not to worry. That is something we can look at if you're interested. We'll leave it there, guys. And yeah, I shall see you either tomorrow night or next week again for another Practice With Me session. And as I say, get your requests in if there's anything you want me to do. And also for the Ask Me Anything, that'll be tomorrow night. It's going to be an unusual one tomorrow night because I think it's for the GCSE and A-level ones have been asking me questions about how to study and revise and stuff. So we'll have a wee look-see at that. And I shall see you guys again next week. Okay? Take it easy, guys. All the best.